Assalamualaikum students, welcome to another video from UA code 127.0.0.1. Students, in my today lecture I will teach you about how you can find multiple values from a single column. And as you know, this lab is from Web Security Academy. So let's start. Okay, from description you can see this lab contain an SQL injection vulnerabilities in product category filters. I'm going to click on Access Lab and open in my new tab. And the result from the query are obviously written in application response, so I can perform union attack to find the data from the table. Students, basically this vulnerable web application database contain a table called user, and in this user table two columns present, one is username and other is password. Okay, if I move to the solution of this tab, I'm going to solve this lab step by step. First of all, I'm going to capture my request in WebSuite. I can click on any product category. Right now I click on this one, pets, and my request is captured here. I will move it into the repeater, and proxy should be off. Okay, in step 2, now student, I'm going to find actually which column contains some text data. First, if I find about the number of column in this table is from this method, I type here comma, and then if I put here union, then plus, select, then plus, if I put here null, then this one, and send my request to the repeater, it show me okay. Now if I put here another null, and now if I send my request, and error is occurred, it means there are only 2 columns in this table. This is the way actually how you can find the number of columns. Okay, now from these 2 columns, now if I want to find which column contains some string data, so in place of first column, if I put some text, as I told you earlier, text should be placed in single quote. It show me error. It means the first column do not contain some text data. I replace it null, and now if I put some text in my second column, you can put any text, and now if I send my request, it show okay. It means the second column that column that contains some text data. Okay, use the following payload to retrieve the content from user table. Students, I am going to copy this payload from here, and now I will use this new payload in this place and send my request. Response is okay. You can use this payload union, select, null. This is the first column, and comma username. This is the second column. You can see username present in second column, and then I use pipe sign and then this symbol in order to separate username and password from each other. Students, basically username and passwords are the values. These are the multiple values that are actually present in a single column, and from is the keyword, and user, this is the table name. When you use this payload, and if I scroll below, if I scroll down, you can see here I am successfully fetch the multiple values from single column. You can check here. This is the username, and this is a sign that is actually I put it here in order to separate the username from password. This is the password for this user. You can see these are 2 multiple values that I actually extract from a single column. This column is the second column. Second column contains the username and password. Okay, now if I copy this username from here and go to my account, in place of username I put this username, and in place of password I should copy its password from here and paste the password and hit enter. Now you can see, students, I am successfully logged into this user. Okay, lab is not solved. Let's try the administrator detail. I'm going to copy the administrator username and go to the my account. In place of username I put administrator, and in place of password I should paste this password. I'm going to copy this from here and paste password. You can see I'm successfully solved this lab. Students, this is all about my today lecture. Definitely you will do practice about it, and tomorrow I will come to you with my new lab solution. Till tomorrow, Allah Hafiz and take care.